It is about aligning what we believe to be true for ourselves in our life to what we already know, the deep knowing, the capital K knowing. That is the path of the soul. Welcome to Satori Mindset Podcast. My name is Yuki Yoshi, and this is your time, your moment to reflect on yourself, your life, and to integrate your journey to feel aligned and to ultimately make the awakened version of you a default mode. So let's begin. Okay, so we're doing this series of Soul Purpose Ascension, the 5 pillars that lead people to live the life aligned with the soul purpose. And today is on day 5. So the 5th pillar is to really cultivate the expanded truth continuously. So if your life is not congruent with cultivating the expanded truth continuously, you won't feel like you're aligned with the soul purpose. And let me say a little bit about what it means when I say expanded truth. It means belief. So belief is interesting, right? Belief. What is belief? A lot of people talk about, you become what you think about. And in the manifestation space, we know that what you believe becomes true in your life, right? Even when Jesus said, it is done unto you as you believe. So as is the most important word here, because if you are believing, it will happen because of that expectation, because of the energetics that we're in. But what is belief? Belief is what is true for you in your experience, right? So it's based on the mind, what the mind thinks and how the mind perceives and what's true for you. So for some people, being healthy is easy if you have been in that environment. But if you have been in a challenging health situation all the time, being healthy might be something that you struggle. I hear a lot of people attracting narcissists. And if you are one of them, having a healthy relationship might be something that you might be dreaming, right? It's not easy to believe true for you. But if somebody is in a relationship, intimate relationship for a long time, and then you are, if it's so natural to experience that on a day-to-day basis, it becomes easier to believe it's true for you. Yeah. If you're somebody who have been struggling financially, earning income money might not be easy to believe that it's true for yourself. But for somebody who, earn millions, billions, it's easy for them. So that's what I mean by belief, right? So expanded truth, because belief is something that we want to expand, expand, expand. And the expansion of the belief is going to be somehow congruent with your desire, right? So what is it that you want? The pillar number 1 of the Soul Purpose Ascension was to tap into that heart desire, right? What is it that you would like to experience in this physical life? And then now that once you have the desire, okay, how much do you believe that that is doable, feasible, possible for you? So belief has 2 layers in it. The first layer of belief is this sort of bringing that belief spaciously in front of you. So you might currently believe that that's possible for somebody else, but then now you want to begin believing that, oh, that's possible for me, right? If this person is accomplishing this and then expressing him or herself like I see, okay, that means that it's possible for me, but I might not believe that yet, but I might believe that someday it's possible. So that bringing that item in front of me on my lane, that's the first layer of belief. The second layer of belief is to collapse the time, because when you're believing that it's possible, you're keeping that thing in the future. If you believe that it's possible, you're keeping that thing in the future. So because your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between what's real, what's imagined, and when you begin using your imagination, you start hypnotizing yourself as if you're experiencing that. because it doesn't really matter if it's not happening in the outside. Let's say if you close your eyes and begin imagining, feeling, and let the entire body immerse being in that space, you start assuming your brain, your subconscious, your body start assuming that you are there, right? Now, that's called believing that it's done. So when Jesus said, believe and it is done unto you, means that if you believe that it's done, first believe that it's possible for you and believe that's already done, not in the future, but now it's already finished. Creation is finished. Then it is done unto you. So there's another, saying of ask and it is given, right? Asking doesn't mean that you're asking, can I have this, right? Asking symbolically means that you already are one. To change, to convince your subconscious mind that it's already done. Then it is given. Notice that it doesn't say ask and it will be given in the future. But if you ask and vibrate subconsciously in that state, believing that it's already done, it is given present tense. Yeah. So how can we, because the soul is here to fulfill its mission, and that mission is to align what we are creating, who we are becoming vibrationally, to that infinite expansion of who we are spiritually, where we have only freedom, abundance, expansion, peace, and ease, and joy, all those stuff, right? So then it is about aligning what we believe to be true for ourselves in our life to what we already know, the deep knowing, the capital K knowing. So that is the path of the soul, right? To align with that soul's purpose is to continue to expand in our mind what we believe to be true for ourselves. So we can show up and express, and then to begin giving that expression to the world and begin circulating that energy. And when that belief continues to expand, which is infinite, your mind, your life experience begin coming closer and closer and closer to the essence of who you are. So that is the fifth pillar of the Soul Purpose Ascension, right? So we cover the heart desire. To follow the heart desire was number one. Number two was to really accessing that gift, what natural to you, what energizes you all the time. Number three was to really embracing the stories that you have lived, all the negativities and milestones in the past. And then number four was to allow that mind to experience the quality of the soul as freedom, such as freedom, expansion, all of the above. Abundance is a huge one. And the last pillar is to begin cultivating, continue to cultivate that expanded truth, the belief in you. So your mind begin experiencing the closest version of you, I call this divine self, to that expression of the soul. Yeah. So to dive deeper into this whole process of Soul Purpose Ascension, I want to invite you to the Soul Purpose School group so you can engage and interact in the group. And you will be in that process, not only just receiving the information, but in that process of contributing and participating, your awareness and energy start expanding little by little. The whole process is designed for you to begin being part of that law of circulation. So actually, just by participating, your life energy begins moving. It's really important to understand that if you have something that you want more in your life, you want to begin giving, because that's the initiation. Then when you start creating that intention backed up with action, the infinite intelligence will now know that if it gives to you, you will give more of and begin circulating, and you will end up receiving more. So many people are waiting to receive without doing the giving. And many people think that they're giving for the sake of receiving. So the intention is not giving, but wanting to having, right? So it's really important to understand this subtle difference between the energetics of love versus energetics of fear, energetics of having an abundance versus energetics of lack and limitation. And once you enter the group, you will encounter many people from all over the world who are really dedicated to walk the path of self-realization. We're here to live our life aligning with that divine essence of you. And each and one of us is so important and valuable. We just want to be able to see that in us, inside of us. I look forward to connecting with you very soon. Thank you. Thank you for listening to the podcast. A message I want you to take with you is this. You have a power to choose how you see yourself and the world at any given moment. So stay connected to that wisdom.